Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we're starting off this cleaning reboot in my bathroom. So I have had a crazy last month in every way, shape, and form, just with starting the adoption process, traveling to LA for almost 2 weeks, having my mom come back to town. Everything in our life was just completely out of rhythm and had zero routine to it, which not like my everyday necessarily has a routine, but I have like little routines, things that I do to keep my sanity, and they just hadn't happened. So this is a day that I took to really just pull my household back together and make myself just feel more calm and organized and creative. Because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have a really hard time actually thinking and creating and working when my home is just a mess. I'm definitely not a clean freak, but there's just ways that I like things. And if they're not put together, that's kind of all I think about. So like I said, starting with my bathroom, wiping down counters, taking things off the counters, getting it nice and clean. And then of course, I have to diffuse some oil. So today I diffused Citrus Fresh, which is just a blend of like orange, tangerine, spearmint, I think a couple of other like lemon, lime. And then I used my Thieves cleaner, which I had also been using on my countertops and my mirrors, which I feel like you guys know by now is my favorite non-toxic cleaner. And I cleaned my floor, and then I moved over to the toilets. You'll see in this video, I use a mix of hand towels and paper towels. I used to use only paper towels pretty much, but now I try to use hand towels as well, mix it up, not use so many paper towels. So once I cleaned out my toilet area and my rug that I cleaned came out of the dryer, I laid it down, and there's my Thieves spray, an up close shot, and I took that to the bathroom. My bathroom was feeling a little bit scummy. That's such a gross word for it, but I decided to spray some things down, reorganize, and just make my bath area a little more calm, a little less chaotic, which I guess means the same thing. I just scrubbed everything down with my Thieves spray. By the way, this bottle of Thieves, I ended up adding some lemon and grapefruit to the mix, as well as the normal like Thieves cleaning solution. It's amazing. And so many of you asked last time for me to link my bathtub in the info box, so that will be linked because it's super light and acrylic. That's why I was able to move it out of the way to clean back there. It's honestly one of the best purchases I've ever made. I love it. And it's ergonomically super comfortable too. So, if you watched my last cleaning videos, I don't transport any of my laundry. Oh, he almost fell. Because I'm like any excuse to not have to like bend over and like pick stuff up off the ground. So Dan transports it for me, and then I fold it and sort it from the bed. So this day I went through and I did multiple loads. So this was my dark load coming out, and I folded up the stuff I needed to fold, sort everything out, bras, underwear, all that, put it all away in my drawers. And then I decided it was time to change the bed. Like I said, we were gone, and then when we were back, it had been like a week. So I wanted to change out my sheets and my duvet cover as well. I think that's what it's called, a duvet, the cover over my comforter. So then I took my Thieves spray. This is so gross. It's gross that you're even seeing this, but I get night sweats. And so I like taking my Thieves spray and just spraying it over my mattress while I let my mattress air out while my bedding is cleaning. And then I took some peppermint oil and I diffused that next to my bed. I love, honestly, just diffusing oils everywhere. And then if I open a window, it's even better. It's like the fresh air and the oils. It's amazing. So I started a white load, and I used my Thieves laundry detergent. And when I'm doing whites, I do it on like extra hot, extra spin, all the extras. And then while that was cleaning, I went on to work on my closet. So I showed you these shirts because Darling, I can't remember, it's called Darling, and I can't remember the exact name of the company, but I'll link them down below. They're a clothing company that supports charities, and a big one that they support is anti-human trafficking. And my two friends of mine, I kind of consider them like sister-in-law, brother-in-law. They're related to me. It's complicated. But they're actually working in Thailand right now with an anti-human trafficking organization. So one of those shirts was actually their shirt that they designed, and the money went to them. Their like blog hashtag is called These Thai Hearts. So that's cool, especially since we're trying to currently adopt from Thailand. That's like an added bonus. So after I hung everything up, organized my closet, I moved on to my office where I have so many products. It's insane. So I went through everything, sorted out the ones that I really want to try and keep. And then I opened up a couple extra boxes and I made, we're going to call them like mystery boxes. I actually got this idea from Nicole Guerrero when she was cleaning out her products a few weeks ago. So surprise, if you've made it this far, there is a giveaway with this video. I believe it's 5 or 6 boxes. All the info will be in the info box down below. So if you want to enter my mystery box giveaway and get a ton of random products sent to you, just follow the rules in the info box. So after I did that, it was time to bring out the whites. So I folded everything up. Did you notice Dan there trying to like perfectionistically fold a towel? I was like, oh baby, you're fine. Just fold it and go. You're good. But thanks for your help. Yeah, this room needs to be cleaned. So I put away the towels, and then it was time to make my way downstairs. My stairways get so gross. I can't even imagine when I have kids because I'm like, how does this even happen? Like the amount of dust bunnies and dirt, it is bananas. So I love my little hand vac. I use it all the time. Once I was done with that, we moved our way into the kitchen, and the kitchen is the area that Dan always helps me with because Dan is the dishes person in the household. Hashtag blessed, I don't ever do dishes. He's also the trash person in the household. So usually this is what we do when we're cleaning, is he'll work on the dishes and the trash, and he also is the one that scrubs the racks in the top of the stove too. So he does all of that while I do everything else in the kitchen. I'll usually, soak the island, give it a nice scrub down. Sometimes it takes a couple times because our granite like hides stuff. So I'll have to like sweep over it, use a scrub brush. And then I use my Thieves to clean my stainless steel. I've said this before, but what I like about this cleaner, besides the fact, like I said, that it's completely non-toxic, on top of that, I can use it for every surface. Maybe I'm just not enough of a perfectionist, but I feel like it doesn't leave streaks on any surface. And it gets it all super clean, and I just love it. I feel like it doesn't leave my hands feeling like pruny, you know what I mean, afterwards? Like, whoa, this was clean. Did I just dip my hands in bleach? Like, nothing crazy like that. So I scrubbed the stove, which is probably one of my least favorite parts of cleaning. Like, it's super satisfying, but I hate doing it because, I don't know, I hate doing it. The scrubbing and the detailing. So then I moved my way to my living room. I love that little bucket storage I have on the right. That was my mom's idea because I told her I wanted a way to store blankets so I didn't have to leave them out on the couch, but I wanted access to a lot of blankets. And so she's like, oh, let's do a bucket. So I love that. So then, because for me, part of cleaning is also resetting the atmosphere. So I plugged in my twinkle lights, fluffed up Zoe's little bed, and back in the kitchen, like I said, Dan was just finishing up scrubbing up the stove racks. Bowser was watching. And then I decided I had a couple areas on this shelving that I've been wanting to scrub for a while. So I was like, you know what? Now's as good a time as any. So I got to scrubbing. Then I went back to the kitchen, just put away a couple odds and ends in the cupboard, rearranged the counter, and once I wiped all that down, I went over to the other side of the counter, because I hadn't done this in a little while, and I removed all of the items from the counter, wiped everything down, and then put everything back. Sometimes, like crumbs and stuff get stuck back there, so it was good to clean that off. And that pretty much is the end. The kitchen is pretty much always where we finish. Oh, I love this little thing. That's the Hearth and Heart, or whatever it's called, line, the Magnolia line from Target. I love it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will link down below my last cleaning video if you want to go check that out. And once again, I know I'm repeating myself, but thanks for all the love recently, guys. You have no idea. I've had this conversation with my mom a few times recently. I just really appreciate you guys, and it means a lot to me. So, and Dan. So I'll see you guys back here soon. That's all. Okay, bye.